Cronos boss fight, God of War 3. This is Vic Benedict. Thank you for watching. I think of all the boss fights in this game, this is my favorite. The one that I enjoy doing the most. I've done it so many times that it's really easy at this point. So right here, you need to. You see, I missed what I was supposed to do right there. Sometimes you can get it wrong. I don't think it works correctly. You just have to press L2 and the triangle button. So don't forget this quick time event where you're going to go back to a checkpoint, and then going to be dropping down here onto his scaly hand. So this is a really cool fight. It has a lot of a huge scale. We really haven't encountered such a big boss since the very first one when we were facing Poseidon. So to have another boss like this is just incredible, and everything looks amazing on this stage. So at this point, Cronos is blinded, and we're just destroying these warriors. He's going to recover at this point, and I chose this moment in time to upgrade the Blades of Exile to level 4. So we got that. We got the Golden Fleece, new parry. It's nice to have. So yeah, he recovered, but he still kind of doesn't know where Kratos is because he can't feel anything on his body until we start hitting like the sore areas of his body that he could feel that. So I think that's what happens up here. Yeah, you're supposed to. I just love interacting with all the parts of this guy's body. Like, you'll be pulling his thumbnail off in the next sequence. It's really cool. So that got his attention. So this is a checkpoint area, and he's going to do this breath attack that he does less than the other attack that he does, and he's also going to slam his all of his fingers down onto his arm. And this move right here, where a bunch of dust comes up, that doesn't hurt you if you get caught in the dust. Don't worry about it. You see right there, he doesn't leave his fingernail up for long, so you got to get to it really quickly. And a lot of the times, these guys are going to get you. This right here, you got to watch out for. This is a third and last move that he does. He will shove his palm against his arm, and cause that huge dust storm to fly out. So. Just jump, and I like to just do the L1 plus square move on that. It would be nice to do the L1 and triangle move, but we obviously can't do that yet. So, this is really fun. I like the sound effect that occurs when you hit the nail, and it's just that must be really painful. I hope that never happens to me. So here he's going to do his breath again. He telegraphed that one very well, as he does always. So just take care of these soldiers. A lot of times in this boss fight, you're just gonna have a lot of soldiers on your ass. Just try to get the objective done without worrying about them. So this is really unique boss fight, totally unique. So he calls him a little bastard. Oh man. Okay, so this part, you get a checkpoint, and you want to be in the areas that are darkened, in the sun areas where the shadows are not, I should say. And then we're gonna have to blind him again. So just hold the little glowing things by his eyes. Just mean to blind him. So press these. A lot of quick time button presses in this boss too. So. Yeah, I don't know why I was holding that guy longer than normal. I think I was assuming it would throw the guy for me, and then head up, and then to the left, and then take care of that dude. Yeah, these guys get into pretty good hits on me, but they really revamped this whole scaling and combat sequence so that it's a lot faster and quicker and fairer too. So. Head on over here, and then this is another checkpoint area, and we have these stone Talos monsters, and we also have some more undead soldiers. So I'm dropping magic there just to get these guys out of the way, because I really enjoy fighting the stone Talos monsters, and you can't fight them with the soldiers around. So there are a finite number of soldiers, but what ends up happening here is that it's with that having dropped magic, it kind of it takes a lot of HP off these guys. So the Stone Talos monsters, that is. So you see, like right there, he's already to the point where I can grab him and kill him. So I've always wanted to do a no upgrade run for this game, but I don't know. Making a guide, it seemed like it would be more appropriate to upgrade because that's what everybody else would be doing, and so I can make references to things, and people might not have certain things. So just pull open this wheel here, and we're not going to get a chance to completely smash this onyx piece that's in this guy's belly for some reason. But you see, we're going to get interrupted over here. We're going to get completely ambushed. So it's a time like this when you really just it's so overwhelming. You get another checkpoint over here also. So there's so many checkpoints in this game that it's almost like too many. But some of the checkpoints that you really need aren't there. So it's always like that in games, I think I died over here. I don't know where I died exactly. I just got ambushed by things. And a lot of times you're so small and the camera's panned back so far, like right over here, like you can get confused like where your character is, and you'll confuse yourself for the enemy. That's a real common occurrence, in my opinion anyway, for when I game. So he's going to bust out his Blade of Olympus over here to cut deep into this bastard. And then he's going to overturn his hand so that we're on his palm scaling. So I died over here too because I had such low life that I had to do an edit over here, and these guys kept hitting me really quick with like one cheap shot, and then I would be dead. So just head on over here to the right, and then there's going to be some grappling points that you need to interact with over here. See that one right there? And then just go when you're comfortable going. It's not a race, although it is a race to get to the upper platform up here. So when you drop up here, there is a temptation to kill these guys, these enemies that you come across right over here. Just completely ignore them because it's going to send a dust cloud behind you that if it envelops you, you're dead. So definitely need to head on up here. And this is the checkpoint area. So you see how many checkpoint areas there are. It's just crazy. But that's how it is. So we're gonna kill. This is really interesting. What happens up here? We have once you kill these enemies, we have a partially digested Cyclops comes out of this guy. I don't know what part of his anatomy this would be like. Let's see. It looks like his shoulder area from the viewpoint I'm currently seeing. So this guy has obviously been eating Cyclopses. And this is really incredible how they did this. They brought one of these guys up here. So the idea here is that even though he broke free of Cronos' body, we're going to need to mount him and use his club to reopen that wound in there. And there's a really funny glitch that happens over here. When does it happen? I think it happens after we get inside. You'll definitely see it, and you'll laugh because it's really funny. So by all means, try to you use these lesser enemies as battering rams, and then just mantle on up this guy's body, and then mount him, and then just head on over to the wounded area on this guy's shoulder, and then hit it. And then normally once it's... Oh, okay, I know exactly. I'm sorry. I know what happens. Yeah, he gets wise to the situation now. So we go flying, and look at what happens here. I'm supposed to be on a Cyclops over here, and now I'm just hovering in midair. So you see this. That's just classic. That's classic shit right there. Why does this stuff always happen to me? Like when I'm trying to make a guide. Look at that. My God. That was just fucking hilarious. So down we go, down this guy's throat, and there is a very steep time limit here, so you need to speed down with the R1 button and then hop over to the left and then speed down, and that's the last time you're going to have to be moving. But the Cyclops is going to be down here, so you need to hit him pronto. So there he goes, and then that's the end of the sequence. If you die in here, you get a checkpoint right at the top of that. So that's pretty nasty, but this is actually kind of a short boss fight in hindsight. So it prompted us to hit the L3 and R3 button. So we're going to cut our way out of this guy. So this is the guy that was in God of War 1 in the desert. We were looking for this guy, remember? With the sirens, and he was we climbed up him. He was like a mountain we climbed up. So he was the guy wandering in the desert, and we got Pandora's box out of him. So it's really crazy to think of all the things that go on in this game. But go ahead now and hit this piece of onyx metal, and then that's going to be pretty much it, save for these quick time events. Yeah, that's basically it. It's really brutal, and blood is going all over the place. Yeah, so this guy's in really bad shape, and this guy's got so much going wrong in his life. So triggering the O button is kind of odd. You just kind of have to just wait until he stops speaking and then head on over to the left, as much as you, or just it's kind of loosely spawned event, but that's it. That's all that happens, and then just finish these quick time events, and then you have defeated Cronos on Chaos difficulty mode.